Hi, my name is Edina Gallovits-Hall. I'm a professional tennis player and I do my mental training with SPMI. Every player in the top 200 pretty much hits a good ball. You know, they have some sort of weapon, they move pretty well. But I feel like the girls that are at the top are always the girls that are mentally tough. You know, we all train 4 or 5 hours a day on the court. We do gym work about an hour to 2 hours. And I think it's really important to learn how to deal with your feelings and your emotions in the tough moments in the match. And I think SPMI has definitely helped me with those skills. I started working with SPMI about 6-7 months ago when I was going through a really rough time in my career. You know, I wasn't winning many matches, I wasn't enjoying my time on the court, and I really hated the fact that I was always nervous going into the matches and I was never able to play at my full potential. With SPMI, you know, I started refocusing my attention from trying to win matches to just doing the necessary things that would get me to that point. And I just feel like, you know, ever since I started working with them, I was able to be a little bit more relaxed. We were set specific goals for each match, just something really easy as, you know, being a little bit more positive in a match, or you know, when you start feeling your nerves creeping in, to just do the breathing exercises or think of things that would make me feel more relaxed. Like, you know, for me it's really important to just think of something funny or just something that makes me happy. Definitely one of the important things for me was being more positive, and I feel like I was able to do that. You know, every time we would set a goal, is just being a little bit more positive every day or in every match, and I feel like I was able to be a little bit more of a fighter on the court. I would you know, not lose my cool so fast, and sometimes when you get in those moments when you feel like, you know, your stomach turns upside down, you're in this tight moment in the match, you just, you know, you feel the tension of it. Definitely one of the things that has helped me is just taking my time, turning around and taking a few deep breaths, refocusing on the things that I want to do with the next point, you know, knowing obviously my opponent's weaknesses, just kind of exploit that, and, you know, just focusing on what I need to do on the court and taking my mind off what's happening, you know, the score or what people are saying on the outside or what's going on, anything that's going on outside of what I can control. The one match that I particularly remember is my US Open first round match this year. I had a good draw and I really wanted to win my first match, and I was getting really nervous going on the court, and my coach and my SPMI team pretty much knew exactly what I needed, which was, for me personally, it's to just kind of have like fun conversations, take my mind off of tennis, just discuss anything that's kind of funny or just might be stupid or whatever, but you know, just to keep me relaxed. But 20 minutes before the match, I needed to get into my match mode again, and obviously my coach took me aside. We went and warmed up, we had our discussion about the tactics that I wanted to play, and I got onto the court. But I was playing really well, and you know, sometimes when there's big moments like that or opportunities, you do get tight. Even though, you know, I was winning, I still got tight a little bit. I remember, I think I was up maybe 5-2 or 4-1. I don't remember exactly the score, but I know I was winning in the second set, and I was really close to finishing up the match. But my old thoughts started creeping in, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you're really close now. You know, instead of me thinking of the things that I needed to do and the things that got me to that point, I started thinking about winning and losing. And So I started going back to the old me, and I remember it was 5-4 maybe. I was one game away from winning the match, and I looked over to my team and they were just like, come on, you can do this. And all I was thinking in my head is like, oh no, not this thing happening again. And I stepped onto the court at 5-4, and I was like, okay, well, obviously the last few games didn't work my way. I went back to the old me, and I started losing, so I just need to do the right things again and start doing my breathing again, and you know, just think of the things that got me to the point where I was at winning up a set in 5-4. So I started doing all my breathing, I started relaxing, I was able to just play my game, and the next thing I know, I blinked and the match was over, and I just finished and I won my first match, and I was like, oh wow, this is, you know, like you stop thinking about winning and all of a sudden it's there, it's pretty much handed out to you. Since I started working with SPMI, I feel like I've had more success than before, and I feel like I was able to definitely focus more and be more positive on the court, and be more relaxed, and I was able to play to, you know, at a higher level. I feel like they are very professional. They know exactly what's going on in an athlete's head at any given moment in the match, and I feel like they can teach you all the necessary tools that you need to overcome your fears on the court, and they will definitely make you a better competitor and a better player in any sport.